So always look back and see what you could have done better, what you were planning on doing, and what succeeded, what worked, and what didn't. Always look back at your games, review, and learn. The secret to chess is not moving, by the way. That is one of the little known secrets. Not moving, more thinking. See everything about your possible destination before you move.
It's really all about your diet. You know, you are what you study. And if you study great players, you play great chess.
If they're attacking your rooks, threaten a queen. If they're attacking your queen, threaten checkmate and pawn. And in all cases, you can counterattack with check as an in-between move. Counterattack, the number one tool, recommended by grandmasters.
Regularly playing blitz. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. We had a rough start this morning. Streamlabs updater did not update to the point where I could start Streamlabs. I also had a little bit of a discussion and a disagreement with my alarm. It did not go off. So I woke up at 5:45 when the tournament started at 5:15. I actually woke up well before 5:15, knowing that I had about a half an hour more to sleep around 4 o'clock-ish. So I went back to sleep, not checking my alarm. Yesterday I had also overslept. Or the day before. Not sure which day was which. But in the last couple of days, I had also overslept because my alarm did not go off. I was very lucky that I was not late for school. That did not come up again. And I've set a little bit of a deadline for myself to become a more serious streamer. All of these things are good. And if I am going to become a more serious streamer, I think I have to improve my production values by closing the door behind me. How about that? And it looks like our board is extending into our picture frame. My camera, for some strange reason, I have to find out which board that is. Is it our tournament board? It is our tournament board. Why is that? Very strange. I apologize, everyone. I thought I'd fixed and checked nearly all of that. GM Lakshmi. I don't know that I've played GM Lakshmi in quite some time. I've never played this particular Grandmaster. All right, GM, let's give you the Alakine treatment. Oh, no. This GM is very far from becoming a GM, it seems. But we'll see what happens. Interesting. How do I wish to continue here? Let's just play very normal, unobtrusive chess. We will plan for Paul Morphy's development with this bishop with colors reversed. Yes, that is true. You do get that. My king is still in the center. I would have liked to have had my bishop on b4. It looks as though I am there. He created a hole for the bishop. I can't be chased away. That was quite lovely of him. This is only attacked once by the bishop on d2, so there are no discoveries. Rutrow. Something is definitely wrong with this picture. So we're going to have to bring someone in. We're going to bring in a specialist. We're going to try to bring in a specialist and see what is up. Well, that was interesting. Is he getting something on me or is he not? I think I have the wrong pieces out. But we'll just keep developing. We're going to be patient and activate. Patient and activate. So is this one really being attacked? Takes, takes, takes. Looks like there's something going on here. What it is, I'm not entirely sure. I think I just gave away a pawn for no reason. My opponent played as though they were not interested in a rook, of all things. Had I taken on e1 first, I would not be up a piece. Maybe that's what he calculated. But we will relocate ourselves to the center. Perhaps guard this pawn on b7, which is not hanging yet. We always have the move c6, attacking the bishop. How did that happen? I would recommend that you do not have GM in front of your name. I'm not sure how he managed to get GM in front of his name. GML? That is unacceptable in Lee chess standards, by the way. I can't even get CM in front of a name, by the way. This name probably needs to be addressed, because unless you're actually a GM, you're not allowed to even capitalize those two letters. You could have a lowercase m, but not an uppercase GM. So we only extended it by 5 minutes because of our technical difficulties. I appreciate everyone sticking around. Berserking Latte Bob. Dude, how many usernames do you have, man? 118 games here. We have Matcha, Latte, Berserk. Oh, I don't see Matcha Latte Berserk. I do see Matcha Latte Bob, but there was a Matcha Latte Berserker yesterday or the day before. I thought. I could be wrong. Drinking matcha and a QZ. Make sure to join my team. Pretty impressive. Not sure why we would give up on the, I guess he wants to separate himself from his berserking just to see what his rating would be. So when he feels like berserking, he berserks under one pseudonym. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Every game of berserk. Not a bad idea. So am I going to get another game? I did lose to Faubourg, a rather tragic game. I didn't even have a chance because I was so busy working on the technical side of getting the stream up. But I had Zen mode on for all games. Ah, matcha latte is very, very kind.
Emily. Hey, would be awesome to play together sometime and swap tips. Feel free to add me on Discord through of game.
Emily.
Emily,
Yes.
thanks for following.
Thank you for following. Look forward to talking. Absolutely. Will send a Discord link. I have a hard time finding anyone on Discord. I'm not as adept at Discord as you are. So if you find me in the Discord channel there, that'll be good. I believe that I am MC Dojo on that Discord. MC Dojo. How are you, Emily? What do you normally stream? Thank you for the follow. I am a FIDE trainer and National Master Chop MacArthur.
Thanks for following.
These, in fact, are all of my socials. I will answer most of them. I do not answer Twitter as often. I'm rarely on Twitter. Jakob Agard's tweets are about the only thing that I get notified on. And I seem to have 2 speech chats up. But thank you, Emily. What do you normally play? Do you play chess too? Yes? No? Let's take a quick peek. To make sure. To make sure that Emily is not currently a streamer. So meanwhile, back to Reg. Let's just develop our pieces as solidly as we can. Maddie has gotten me. He's playing the Black Lion. I regret having my knight on f3, to be truthful. We're just going to develop very, very normally. My knight is on the wrong square. My bishop is on the wrong square. 8-6, eh? Am I in line here at all? I would like to play f4.
Matchalid Bob said, hi.
Any exchanges are going to assist him, so let's just resist further exchanges for a moment.
Matchalid Bob said, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, Bob. Berserking Latte Bob. Matcha, by the way, does look a little bit like a Bob.
Matchalid Bob said, that is my 100 Zerk account.
Oh, really? 100% Zerk account. And now for something completely inadequate. How about that? I'm torn as to where I need to go. Bishop takes, rook takes, and, of course, he's going to get this thing moving. So, was bishop takes e4 a move? Knight takes e4, and the queen would have to move, and he would lose material. So it's true that he was going to lose material in either case. It's time for us to fix some of these weaknesses. Interesting. That is very interesting. Oh no, I was bluffing. It was not a real expectation to get there. That's so sad. Now, is there anything here that I can do? Bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes. Fine. Just gonna reroute myself while those pawns cannot move forward. I'm gonna pretend as though nothing is happening here. Go away. And now, do we continue to ask him to go away? Let's just recreate our invasion on a different, hopeful scale. Really?
Pegasus Way said, "Good morning, Vietnam."
I am waiting. Moment of truth. I'm mildly concerned here. That is true.
Never back down, never what? Never give up. Never back down, never what? Never give up. Let's go.
Do I wish to do it that way? Um, um, uh, it's true.
Pegasus Way said, "Nice to be a check."
First that one. Then that one. Can I go that way? Let's go this way. Interesting. Well, that's a bummer. Oops.
And say, Operation Fork is a go. Operation Fork is a go. Stop! Stop!
Was that a blurb? What in the world was that? Oh, fine. Is it stalemate or is it not? No, he forgot. He had to push his pawn at that moment. That's a bummer. Did I even get it in the arena? I don't think so. Took too long. Took too long. I was horsing around too much. Yeah, but you don't get any extra credit for that creativity. I was considering getting a pawn, but I lost on time before trying to do too many things. Thank you, Ron. No, I've lost on time trying to do too much. Thought about getting allowing him to queen, trying to underpromote to a piece. No Rosen. Exactly. The Rosen trophy. If you haven't yet checked out your Rosen score, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Congrats, Ron.
Manager Bob said, just wondering when did you switch from Swiss back to Arena, because I remember last year and a half you did Swiss.
Yeah, the summer Swiss series, when we don't have school and we have more flexibility over lessons, the summer Swiss series runs interminably long because there's no guarantee when the Swiss system will end. I can't work on a Swiss. And a Swiss system tournament, for anyone who hasn't.
Bob said, oh, okay.
Yeah, Swiss system tournament relies on everyone completing the tournament because the tie breaks, the integrity of the tournament and the integrity of the tie breaks in the form of ties, because everyone only plays everyone once, requires that everyone complete the tournament and try their best. If everyone doesn't do that,
feels like an echo when someone writes in the chat.
good question. We'll check it out. Oh, hold on. Let's find out. Let's write in the chat again, Ron. I want to make sure my external speaker isn't on.
Pegasus Way said, Feels like an echo when someone writes in the chat. Feels like an echo when someone writes in the chat. Feels like an echo when someone writes in the chat.
So that is funny. I only have one speech chat open. I only need one word from anyone. Let me just see if there's another one hidden around here. Okay. Friedrich. We're going to reopen speech chat. How are you, Friedrich? I'm glad you were the beneficiary of my demise at the start of the stream. I'm always happy when someone I know gets the benefit of me struggling with the stream. So let us get the next notification out. Wait, there's a problem here. Oh no, there's not a problem. Rapid events. Yes, I do need to do more events today. That is on the schedule. And I accidentally have 2 howdy-thons. Maybe not. There are 2 howdy-thons somewhere. I'm not sure where. Maybe I canceled one of them. Or maybe I was seeing double. Yoko, oh no. There we go. Control C. Message all members. Streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. And we need the link. So I don't think the echo should be there anymore now that I've closed and reset. But why is YouTube not giving him a speech chat? Voice, enable speech, auto switch to English voices, chat, message, whispers, filters, events. User group. That's so strange that Friedrich is not getting it. Normal users on YouTube, etc.
Matchlet Bob said, finally 10 rosins. Matchlet Bob
101 rosins.
101.
Did you get a rosin for? Wait, what's going on here? New user group. What's going on here? User group. Okay, normal users. Subscribers. Moment of truth. Interesting. All right, now Friedrich should be back in action. Moderators. I wonder if it's because speech chat is a moderator. Now, was Matcha Lattes 101 reverberating? There's a reverb. That's what I assume that it is. But let me get this one out. Oh, no, it's not 12 minutes anymore, is it? It's 8 minutes. Make sure I'm registered. Now let's hit back so that I can grab it.
Said.
Aha.
Hammond.
Aha. Copy link address. Let's just edit this ever so slightly. Make sure that there are some spaces where there need to be spaces. And we will pin this one up.
Hide and
Just to
Falls.
make
Said. Feels like an echo when someone writes in the chat YouTube.
So why would that be? Is it because the desktop audio is on, or is it because there's an audio output capture? All right, one more time, Ron. May have caught it. Desktop audio and audio output capture both pointing to the same thing.
Hide and Falls. Said. Feels like an echo when someone writes in the chat. Hide and Falls.
It's
Said.
gone.
YouTube.
It's gone, right? Properties. Let me find out what's going on here. Speakers.
Friedrichsburg. Said. It's ghosts lol.
The ghost in the machine. Desktop audio 44, stream track 1. I believe that it is taken care of. Audio output capture.
Pegasus Sway. Said. Good move.
So audio output capture, which was for the, uh-oh, my watch keeps coming undone. This is not good. How is that possible? I'll try this one more time. Audio output capture was originally designed for the intro, the stream intros, the intro
Friedrichsburg.
clips.
Said. It's better now.
Yeah, that was quite annoying, right? So over here on the left, the weekly Chess 960 Super Blitz team battle. This I wouldn't mind getting at, but obviously we don't have enough members of our team to really show up for some of these. Not when we want to, anyway. Or Roshad Europa, that's a great magazine. Roshad is... Oh, no, I don't want to join the team. Darn it. But that is a great magazine. I did subscribe to that magazine at one time. Let's go back. How active are they? That is the question. Pretty darn active. We don't play in rapid, so we should. And somehow about it. Got it. That was useful if we wanted to enter ourselves into. I don't speak good enough German, so I don't think I can join this team with a clear conscience. Annual subscription. Maybe my German would improve if I subscribed. South Africa. Very impressive. And of course, we have our Savielly Tartakower Rapid, which we should stay stuck to. Let's get some tunes. Something new. I'm looking for something new. Let's just see what is on the new phase scale. Featured stream packs. See how this goes.
Streamlabs said https www.twitch.tv Zalikai. Streamlabs said a dojo legend and longtime supporter of the dojo Zalikai created and donated our amazing belt sub badges. Please go follow Zalikai and watch entertaining educational chess content at.
We missed Zalikai. He is doing okay, I have heard. Matcha Latte Bob. You just followed, sir? Which one did you follow? Twitch? I thought you were already on Twitch. I really did think that you were already on Twitch.
Matchalit Bob said Twitch.
You're getting old now, Matcha Latte. Are you like, you're like a serious teenager now, or almost, not quite. Don't answer that. I realize that we shouldn't be talking about anyone's age on stream.
Matchalit Bob said, I just watched, but now I just made an account to follow.
Nice. Well, you have a great name, Bob. You have a great name.
Pegasus Sway said, Good morning, Twitch. John is live. Your coffee is cold. Your opponent is nervous, and I will practice French defense all night.
I don't know that I was playing the French today. I was playing the Alekhine today, Ron. I am a moving target. MD Knight 0 with the most recent 10 gifted subs. Quite crazy about 12 or 13 days ago. Such a good guy. I'm working all the time. What is the point? What is the point? What do we have? He's not young enough to berserk against. Uh-oh, Charles is here. Got Charles GM Lakshmi. I'm not exchanging. There's no way I'm exchanging. Oops. I got away with it. He isn't expecting me to hang a pawn. There's no way he was expecting me to hang a pawn. Well, isn't that interesting?
Bob said, "You know, over winter break I went to the chess camp over at CGPS.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. I'm sorry that I missed you. I am very sorry that I missed you, bud.
Matchlet Bob said, "It's all good, but I learned a lot." Pegasus
That's great to hear.
said, "Matchlet Bob with a CGPS."
That is the name of my school, Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School. I think that only after I retire from Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School will I be able to go back and do the camps again. When I leave Columbia Grammar and Prep, I just want to have my time off these days. I can't even imagine. I cannot imagine going to Columbia Grammar and Prep on my off day. It just doesn't happen. Han Solo, I like your name, sir. Let's just keep an eye on this pawn. Make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Trying to decide how to get this knight on c2 back into the game. Not an easy task. Maybe on rook d7, b4. We need to give it a life. Uh-oh. Maybe. Just maybe we can go after this one now. Maybe there's a weakness. Weakness here. Weakness here. Which is more important, the exchange or the pawn? That is the question. Or both. Not sure that he can get away with this. But in these hedgehog-type positions, the hedgehog is meant about this formation where all these squares on the 5th rank are protected by 3rd rank pawns as sort of like the pinpricks. I'm going to miss my knight on c3. That much is true. I'm going to see which rook he chooses to give me. We have all the squares covered except for e5 for the knight. So do I wish to hold it strong? Let him have it. No, I'm not. He could have the bishop pair in return for this. Can we send him back? Maybe I'll take this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm doubling. Maybe I'm strong. Got another knight to go to b6. How bad is my singing? It's for friends only. Here we go again. Here we go again. How many knights to b6 can we possibly get? It's a little crazy. The knight to b6 wins. That was a theme, if there ever was one. I like the Swiss format. I don't necessarily like the fact that people don't honor the Swiss format. The Summer Swiss series will begin at the end of school. I haven't exactly still laid it out yet. The Summer Swiss series requires everyone to play the entirety of the tournament. Oh, you stopped me, Bob. You stopped me, Ron. You stopped me, Sir Ron. We're always getting something creative here, yeah? Yeah. Oh, is that what you're doing to me, eh? Fine. We need the kingside pawn majority. Oh, that's interesting. Where are you going, sir? As much as I'm going to miss this, I somehow thought you might actually put that bishop on that square rod. That was a mistake I would make. That was a mistake that I would make, Ron.
Ollie said,
Namaste. Thank you
job.
for the bit. Thank you for the bit. I really appreciate you, Ron. I really, really do. Ollie, namaste, sir.
Ollie said, THX for the shout out.
Anytime, Mr. World of Tanks. But you were last seen playing chess, which is awesome. I don't know how my things are. I gotta make sure that this is accurate. Oli, 14,970.
A B C D E F G H Y K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z said, I don't even like chess, I am only here for the singing.
Oh, you are a sick, sick puppy, sir. You are very sick if you are here for the singing.
Pegasus Sway said, oh, Ollie said,
Ow.
THX.
No, I just had to check to make sure that the shout out is not always accurate. The parameters, I set it up so long ago that I can't remember everyone. I need to add Chess Optics as well, who has come into the stream several times, who is not far from me in Brooklyn. He streams a little later in the day. Which is cool. We don't step on each other. Got Han Solo back. Hans. So we seem to have achieved our Slav type setup. Let's see if our opponent was actually wishing to play a Slav, or if they are just reacting to my knight f3. They do seem to be willing to play a Slav. I'm willing to go all the way, of course. All the way. Let's go all the way. Bishop, Moscow variation, anti-Moscow variation. We're going all the way. I will look up the Moscow variation again later. After the game, we'll do a little research on what was best. We will learn this opening on the job training. That's who I haven't seen in a while. I haven't seen Jesse February streaming in a while. Oh, but she is on. I did get a notification that she was on. I could have pre-moved that. Really? I'm just gonna keep developing. And I have the extra option of playing King F1 and keeping my knight on a beautiful square when Bishop to B4 check was somewhat forced. Ruh-roh. This doesn't look good for the queen at all. I just wanted to pay you a visit, sir. Just to keep that king nice and safe and sound. Nice and safe and sound. Nice and safe and sound. Do I get rid of his? Just feel like I've got a much better position here, but I don't necessarily know how I want to take advantage of it. Haven't decided yet. What I'm going to do, where he might be going, what he wants to
Matchnik Bob
try.
said, "Why have a wonderful day."
Bob, thank you, buddy. I'm glad. Who was the coach? Was it Grandmaster John Fedorowicz for your group, by the way? Did you have GM John Fedorowicz? I'm crossing my fingers that you did. Well, that was interesting. Yeah. Interesting indeed. What in the world? Is he going to take advantage of the pin? He can take advantage of the pin, indeed. I blundered. It's true. I should lose. I should lose. How do I get out of this mess? Darn it. Well, I just have to hope that this is enough. That this is enough. Yes. Well, that was interesting. Gave back the piece. I'll take it. We're pawn to the good, aren't we now? We can trade this one, are we? Peace coordination. Peace coordination. Peace coordination. Almost pre-moved to the wrong square. It's always great to have Bob stop by. Blast from the past. Amazing parents. Lovely, lovely parents. Great student. That was not the right move. Not sure what he was doing there. I think he accidentally touched something. I cannot yet retire. Ron Hay is playing Charles. Oof, thank God. Better him than me. Charles is +5 against me. But I don't know where the time trouble is coming from. Where's this time trouble coming from? Is he trying to orchestrate ideas? And Ron is usually thinking on Charles's time. It's a pretty standard idea. We don't have a choice but to take it. That was a strange move. And now this is like a no-brainer. We have to play this next move. That's right. I thought we were going to play queen to b4. Or queen to c4. Let's batten down the hatches. Looks like we're giving back the pawn because of that last move. Oh, maybe we didn't have a choice. Maybe, but we can trade. Trade pawns. Interesting. No. No. Still doesn't stop the fork. G3 was forced. What is the opponent's big idea? Is the knight actually trapped? Nope, he's not. But we get a little counterplay. That's all we can hope for. I would have played Rook C3 for the mate. For the mate. There's some Gegenspiel here. I wouldn't give it up with check. Maybe I can get another game in. Somebody's waiting. Goes in toast. Ark. Piece coordination is really what it's all about, Charles. Piece coordination. Oh, Fulberg is playing. Ariel Zamora. Fulberg is doing well. That was good enough. F3 check. I'm not sure if that was needed, but I understand. Queen E7. Ariel Zamora. Just need to keep him from getting in.
Pegasus Sway said, F3 was.
Yeah, F3 was interesting. Uh-oh. Stuff is happening now. Might have gone with Queen B5. Queen B5 looked more interesting. But having a tough time getting in. Queen E1 check. No, it's just these pieces are better coordinated, but he is going to flag him maybe. A4. That was a good one to get off of that rank. Go back. Same one. Can I give him a checkup? I don't know. Queen C1. Ruh-roh, there's a mating net now. But Queen. Oh no, Queen C7 check. You had him there. Do it again. Oh my gosh, did he berserk on you? Did he berserk on you? Good job, Volberg. I think Ariel Zamora did berserk on you. Good, good, good. That is a reasonably good spot. That's why I wasn't getting any time back. You heard the Cordays king. Knight and Ruck a little bit earlier. That was all good.
Pegasus Sway said, Move time.
So it looks as though Jessie Fibber is only streaming when she's doing commentary these days. Coffee time, yes. No, I must run to a first-time lesson, as it turns out. I do want to thank everyone for being here. It was very, very good of you. Namaste. All good. We did Tartakower proud. Savielly Tartakower. Lovely book of his games from 1907 to 19... Oh no, it's on the next bookshelf over. I can't quite read it, but he does have a great selection of games. Not always of the best quality, but very instructive. Thank you everyone for being here. We'll roll the credits, especially for those who have joined, like Emily, Matcha Latte Bob, Namaste, Carlos Enrique Gomez Bravo, Chess Optics and Mike Phantom for subscribing on YouTube. Cheers and ciao, everyone. Thank you so much for being here.